I don't know if we're live or not. I think we are live. I think we are live. I had some technical difficulties this morning connecting YouTube and being able to actually live stream. So good morning, everyone. I'm not sure if you can actually see me, but I'll go ahead and welcome to live streaming and online group session. And just give me 1 second. So I think you will see me better this way. Yep, that's better. So good morning, welcome everybody. And we have today YouTube live beginners class. And we'll go through some basic spiral stabilization exercises, about a half an hour routine that you can do at home daily to keep your body in a good shape and especially keep your spine healthy. So exercises to strengthen your body, stretch tightness in the body, strengthen weakness, and to regenerate your spine and your intervertebral discs. You know that spiral stabilization is for mainly spinal disorders, so sciatica, back pain, low back pain, neck pain, migraines, headaches, disc herniation, degenerative disc disease, so anything related to spine and posture, so we'll improve posture at the same time. So take your band. If you've done spiral exercises before, you know how to put the band on. If you can't, you can go to my website and check video how to attach the bands. And let's start with just very basic exercises. So toes facing forward, and we'll come down, slightly bend the knees, round the back, relax the head, and then exhaling through the mouth on the way up. Breathing down, and now exhale and up. As you come up, contract the glutes, pull the stomach in, shoulder blades together, chin in, and long neck elongate. Those clients who, if you know that you have flat back, don't bend the knees but keep the legs straight and do all exercises with straight legs. As you come up, just contract the glutes, pull the stomach in, and traction upwards. If you know that you have lordosis in your lumbar spine, just go tucking the bum under, and we need to level the pelvis. For those who have shoulder problems or limited range of motion, or your chest is too tight and you can't do this exercise, then you can try this one when you open the arms into A. So it looks like this from here. Yep, palms facing forward, shoulder blades together, and chin in. You can also have your arms completely relaxed here. So let's go a couple more reps and then we change position. Now quarter turn, so we're facing each other. From here, pull the band to the side, either this way, pulling and then turn so the thumb is facing up, or you can go up and out. That's it. I'll just, my favorite's this one, so I prefer this. You can do the other option if you want to. And we're applying same technique, feet parallel, facing forward about hip width apart. Glutes contracted, abs pulled in, shoulder blades together, chin in, and long neck. And with every single exhale through the mouth, you're stretching upwards towards the ceiling, trying to elongate the spine. Now next movement, up and over, elbow in. So we have waiter exercise, elbow in, make sure you don't go over the way, behind the waist, just right in the middle of the waist, palm facing up. So you've got your forearm parallel with the ceiling or with the floor. And a couple more, and then we move on to next exercise. Okay, from here, quarter 10, and now toes facing forward, and a hug here, and into same exercise, just open your hands, elbows in, don't pass the waist here, so it helps you to bring scapula together, and make sure you're not arching your back, but you're softening the ribs to have the spine nice and neutral. Glutes engaged, stomach pulled in, shoulder blades together, chin in. So from head forward posture, we're aligning the head and elongating upwards. Very gentle and small inhale, otherwise your neck muscles will tighten if you do a big inhale. So tiny inhale, and then very long exhale through the mouth. So it helps you to go up into traction and decompress the spine. Now, Ace, so hug and open. Again, for those who have shoulder problems, limited range of motion, or frozen shoulder, rotated cuff issues, so this one's really good. Open. And for rotated cuff, this one's great. Top of the hands together and open. Or if you're recovering from shoulder injury, these exercises, particularly this one, is very good. Well, let's go one more. And now circles, so arms go up. Careful not to arch the back, arms go up. Here, bring the shoulder blades down, head goes down first. Bend the knees, glutes tight, abs tight on the way down, going down into circle, and make sure you're not coming forward, okay? So always shoulder above your hip. Breathe in and down. So this one is everybody's favorite exercise. As you go down and rounding it, try to here stretch from the fingers, so you help to stretch the spine even more. And this one's really good abdominal exercise. Serratus chain is helping you to narrow the waist and actually help you also with disc decompression, especially in the lumbar spine. Now, quarter 10. And here we'll do Ace again, like we did on the other side. So we're facing away from each other, palms facing forward, glutes tight, abs tight, chin in and long neck. Now over the head for the next exercise. So arm up, over, elbow in, palm up, glutes tight, abs tight, and tractioning upwards. I just realized, hope you put some music on at home so you can do exercise to music. And over. Couple more. And again, same technique like with the previous exercises, aligning everything, stretching upwards. Now quarter turn, so you're back at the beginning. Here, let's go again, few waiters. Open. And now let's go gently with the head up and down, side to side. And again, down. Head, yes, just as if you're saying yes and no, side to side, just gently stretching, releasing tightness in the neck. Okay, now get something to kneel on. So we're going down to kneeling position. I'll just get my exercise mat. And you can use our spiral stabilization exercise mat, or yoga mat, something else, anything really to kneel on. I hope you're gonna see me. I'll try and tilt it a little bit more. Okay. Right. So coming down and you're kneeling sideways to your exercise band. Okay. Straighten the leg. Okay. And then now turning your body in the direction of your band. Now come down, trying to reach the back knee, rounding the back, but make sure you're not leaning forward. You're in this position when your shoulder is above your hip, okay? So down, breathe in, and then open into waiter position, chin in, long neck, and elongating upwards. So this exercise is very good to stretch, erect the spine, all the tightness in the muscles along the spine. Then QL here, lower back on one side, and we stretching tightness in the entire vertical chain, also tightness in the back of the legs. Here I didn't say that, careful not to be over the hip, but straight leg, yeah? Hip over the knee. So down and open. Let's go. 2 more. Okay, now same on the other side. So change direction. So facing away from me. Now again, check the leg, hip in the straight line with the knee. This leg out towards your bend attachment. Now reach down towards the back knee. And as you're exhaling up, elbows in, shoulder blades together. And elongate upwards. So chin in, long neck, and same as usual, really contract the glutes, bum cheek, squeeze, tuck the pelvis under. You'll feel also stretching your hip on the left side now. And a couple more. Okay, from here, stay in the kneeling position, but turn around away from your band. And now split the knees. So one knee comes forward, one knee goes a little bit back. If you know that you have big arch, big lordosis in your lower back, then don't move the leg too far because it's going to make it worse and compress your lumbar spine discs more. So you can have either your knees completely leveled or just have a small distance between the knees, okay? Hips facing forward, then your feet keep them apart, facing forward. Now hug down and we're opening into waiter again. This way, make sure you're not rotating the hips, both hips facing forward. Really squeeze the bum cheek, especially now I'll squeeze my left side because that will stretch the hip on the opposite side. So us and hip flexors, glutes tight, abs tight, and elongating upwards. So we're still with this exercise. Every single exercise in spiral stabilization is strengthening the spiral chains. That means the weakness in the body, especially between shoulder blades, abdominal muscles, glutes. The chain continue all the way down into your feet. So we're also building foot arch during the exercises, improving position of the big toe if somebody's got bunions or hallux valgus. Now change, so swap. Now my other leg goes back and we stretch the hip on the opposite side. Down, and then the glutes really tight, stomach pulled in, hips facing forward and elongating upwards. Okay, let's go a couple more. So that's enough of kneeling. We'll do one more kneeling exercise later, but this one is for beginners, because you're kneeling on both knees to make sure that you're able to be stable. Now let's stand up and get rid of the mat. Now put your bands on your feet. The way you put them on is that you know how to hold the band, right? That you're able to reach spiral stabilization. Hand goes in and then sits in between the thumb and index finger. But the way you put it on your feet is just the other way around, okay? So put it on your feet and you can tighten the rubber band so the band doesn't slip off your feet. Okay. Right. Now take your poles. You need something like a trekking pole, skiing poles. They will do. You don't need our spiral stabilization poles. Anything that can help you to hold balance and to be stable. Now bring the pole somewhere where it's actually comfortable. Around here, right angle or just below. And now I'll lift my knee up and I'll move my leg back behind me, but don't go too far because it will arch your back. So not too far, knee slightly bent. That will help you not to arch. If you straighten the leg, you will arch your lower back. So slightly bend the knee. My standing leg is straight the whole time. Here, glutes really tight, tuck the bum in, pull the stomach in, show the blades together. Breathe in and foot down and exhale. Great, I'll go a little bit further so you can see me. And if you've done spiral stabilization before, just add one arm to go with the knee all the way back into 45 degrees. That helps you to engage more the spiral chains and engage your scapula. So you're connecting everything together. And these are fantastic Gait exercises when we connect them later on Wednesday and Friday in intermediate advanced lesson. This is Gait training. It's fantastic for walking, running, and just to restore the natural movement pattern that we lost because we're too sedentary, we have too much tightness in the body. So now change legs. Go with the leg only, so you try the movement first. Exhaling, and every single motion needs that extra little bit of traction upwards. So you can use the toes over there at the back. Make sure that foot is facing forward, that you're not turning the foot out. That will help you to keep the hips facing forward as well. And you can use the toes a little bit to push off to give you that extra tiny elongation upwards. And then once you settle with the leg movement, you can add your arm. Glutes tight, abs tight, and tractioning upwards. So with the exercises, when you're exercising that at home, try between 5 and 10 repetitions of each exercise, up to 10 reps. And you always want to do the exercises without fatigue, without pain. They should be always comfortable and pleasant. So never go over the pain. If it's painful, that's signaling it's probably too much resistance or you need to adjust your exercise technique. All right, so we'll build up on these on Wednesday, progress with these for intermediate lesson. Now take the bands off and you'll need only one band, and I'll have it on my left arm so you can see me better when I go around. Here, same exercise as we've done before, just relax completely. Here we're not hugging, you're relaxing the arm and then come up into A. So arm here, straight arm, glutes engaged, stomach engaged, shoulder blades together, chin in and elongating. Down, relax, and up. Keep going guys. I'll just move it a little bit so you can see me. Okay, relax and up. And we'll progress these exercises on Wednesday. These are really good for building the foot arch, and because later we progress to single leg exercises, you're actually strengthening the whole body much more and loading the foot, so it's very good for your feet. and strengthening the glutes and abs much more. Now quarter turn, so single arm, and go here into waiter. So arm over, elbow in, palm facing up. So glutes engaged, stomach pulled in, scapula together, chin in, and elongating the neck. One more. Now quarter turn, and I'll go into circles, but single arm. So arm up, head down, glutes tight, abs tight, and stretch on the way down. Guys, if you are actually commenting during the video, unfortunately I can't see any comments because I had to use a different app for live streaming, because YouTube doesn't allow you to live stream unless you have 1,000 subscribers. So if you're commenting, unfortunately I can't see any comments, but big hello and morning to everyone. I'm glad you're here. Okay, one more circle. And now quarter turn, and bring now your hand towards the lower abs, and it looks like this, you rounding the back, okay? But at the same time, because we're using different spiral chains, here you're contracting glutes and abs when you're here in this round position. Now you're relaxing. Exhale down, glutes tight, abs tight, and exhale. If you have fusion in your lumbar spine, that some of my clients do, don't do this exercise because you don't want to elongate that area, but do instead this one, okay? If you have maybe fusion in thoracic spine, then not this one, but go here, okay? So you're not going towards the area where the fusion is. Now you can try and go a bit higher. So that is stretching your thoracic spine. And because we do lots of these that strengthen muscles between the shoulder blades, it's good to stretch the muscles by doing this exercise. Okay, from here, quarter turn, and we back at the beginning where we started. Now switch bend, and we do the same on the other side. Relax down and straight arm. Clients with flat back, as we said, keep the legs straight. Just relax here and then up into this exercise, okay? So relax and exhale. And let's go, last one. And quarter turn. So always, if your bend is on your right hand, you're turning into the right, okay? Now down, relax, over into waiter. So elbow in, palm facing up. Exhale, exhale, exhale as you traction upwards. So again, between 5 and 10 reps. I usually say I always forget counting. So let's go one more here, and then we can do quarter turn. If it's too fast for you, go at your own pace, yeah? Because if you're beginners, go very slowly at your own pace, much slower than I'm doing the exercises. So you can do fewer repetitions, but it's not about how many repetitions you do, it's about the technique. So rather than doing 10 reps, do only 5 or even 4, but with the correct technique and really focusing on perfecting all the key points. So glutes contracting, now bum tight, stomach pulled in as you go down. Here, arm up, and now contract glutes, pull the stomach in as you're going down. One more. Now quarter turn, and it's this exercise when we're pulling the band in front of your abs. So down, slightly bend the knees, glutes tight, abs pulled in this position. rounding the back, everything tight. Now one more and go towards your chest, so a bit higher. Glutes engaged, stomach engaged. The other arm is just completely relaxed. 2 more. Great. Quarter 10 and you're done with single arm exercises. So we'll progress these on Wednesday. Now put the other band on, so you've got both on. And take your mat again. Take your mat. And those who want to try progression from this exercise to stretch your hips, go to 90-90. So bring one leg forward in front of you. But if you can't balance, if you're starting with spiral stabilization, you're in a lot of pain, then do please stick to this exercise. So do this one with us, both knees on the floor, okay? If you're fine and you want to progress it, just go to 90-90, so one leg in front of you. Careful here not to rotate the hips. Also this side not to have higher, so drop the hips so you have the pelvis completely leveled. Now this leg should be ideally, your shin should be parallel with the mat, but if you have too much tightness, the leg will be at an angle. It won't allow you to open the leg that much. So go where you can. Now hug the hips, head down, relax completely, and now open into waiter. Really squeeze the glutes. Now I'm focusing on the left bum cheek because that will stretch my left side, my hip flexors much more here. And the more you're contracting here, the more you're stretching the hip, elbows in, and elongating upwards. Breathe in. And imagine pushing off the foot and the knee. That helps you to go up into elongation. And don't try, guys, to go forward, because if you go forward and you have very limited flexibility, it will arch your back. And if you're arching your back, then you're compressing your lumbar spine. So you're causing degeneration or compression of the discs. So you want to go here, up. You can go forward, but keeping the lower back almost straight, okay? Go up first. If you're really focusing on tucking the bum under, that should be enough of a stretch, okay? Now change legs, same on the other side. Hug here, level the hips, glutes tight, abs tight, tractioning upwards. If you have the flexibility, you can come a little bit forward. Otherwise, I recommend to stay at 90-90. Focus on contracting the glutes, pulling the stomach in. And as I said before, if this is too hard, you can't balance, just stick to the previous exercise, having both knees on the floor, okay? Great. And let's do 2 more. Chin in, elongate upwards. That's it. Okay, now stand up. You can take your bands off. And well done, guys. That was our half an hour Monday morning on YouTube and beginner's class. I hope you could actually hear me, see me well, because I can see the Wi-Fi dropping. So I hope the connection was all right and you can understand everything and see it clearly. Thanks very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday back here on YouTube for an intermediate class. And if you want to do all levels, a bit of a mixture of exercises, then come and meet me on Facebook, on Spiral Stabilization page at 10 a.m. in the morning UK time, like today. And then we have Wednesday, Friday YouTube, and then on Thursday at 10 a.m. I'll be on Spiral Stabilization UK Instagram. All right, look forward to seeing you all later this week. Have a great week. See you. Bye-bye.